All right, so we have Kevin hopping on today. This has been an exciting video for me to create because he has been in the program for a little bit, and so we just want to kind of capture his journey. So, Kevin, go ahead and introduce yourself, share where you're from, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Kevin Hughes. I'm currently a life insurance agent. I've been in the business roughly about 2 years almost. So, as far as the program, the fundamentals of it really helps me to understand that there's a better way to do what I've been doing already. It actually saves time and it kind of compounds what I was doing before.
Gotcha. So let's take a step back and kind of talk through that because you've been in the program for a little while now. Do you remember when you first joined?
Yes.
When was that?
Mhm. That was in May. I think it was
Okay.
like May 1st.
Yeah, for sure. So let's take a step back. So you've been in the business for 2 years, right?
Mhm.
So why'd you even get into being a life insurance agent in the first place?
Well, actually, a friend of mine was doing it, and he said you can make a lot of money, and he showed me his deposits. So that's all I need to hear. If you can talk to people, and I've done, I've been in, I worked in banking for several years as a branch supervisor. I didn't interact with people, so it can be that much different.
Okay. And so you were in the banking industry first.
Yes, I've been in banking off and on for about 15, 17 years, somewhere in there.
Okay. And so as you got into the business, right, you saw those deposits, which made you, think you could be a business owner, you can make this amount of money. So, because I think a lot of agents come in with that's the thing that attracts them. So, what was your
Mhm.
experience like, in the beginning?
Well, when I first started, when I first got my license, I got contracted. The first client that I went to see, I sold. So I was ecstatic. I'm like, wow, I just made $500. Right? And it's like, I was nervous, I was shaking, and I had called my manager to assist me in the home. And it's like, it seemed like this particular person, it wouldn't matter what I said because she was going to buy. But that's not every situation, not just my first. So he was just telling me how like this, like, I couldn't believe like it can be this easy. He was like, "Man, I've been telling you, it's just easy."
Right. And so, over those 2 years, what were some things that you started to notice that were coming to be patterns and kind of evident for you being in the business like that?
I guess some people that actually sent information in didn't actually want coverage. They were just, I guess, they people say one thing and do another. They sent the information and we're just getting back to them, and they didn't really want it, but they, set the appointment and don't be home or just give some type of excuse or whatever it may be.
Right. And so, you know, how did that kind of affect you as far as like production wise or mentally, or what kind of effect did that have on you?
Well, at first, it's kind of like I would have a day full of appointments. I mean, from 9 to 6, like I would be out, and I would first one. I never filled out the form. I'm like, okay, but it is your signature, your date of birth, your name. You know, I said, okay. Some their health was so bad that they couldn't afford a policy because their health changed within the last 10 years. So I've seen that health decrease as people get older, and just people wanting something for nothing. They believe these different ads that they see about policy, 100,000 coverage for $10 a month, and that's doesn't even sound realistic.
Right. And so, how did you discover the program, or how did you even find out about me or Arturo Johnson Consulting?
Okay, well, actually, I was on Facebook and I was joining a bunch of different insurance groups, and I just happened to see your ad, And, I was wondering, like, can this guy really help me get the desired result that I'm looking for? And there was a bunch of other people when I was kind of like looking, like, so look between him, this group over here. And after a while, I think I probably saw your ad maybe 7, 10, 11, 12 times. And I said, let me book a call, so at least I'll know something, so I booked a call.
Right. Yeah. And so then, you joined back in May, and so it's the end of the year. We're just not having this conversation. So what's been going on with you in May? Because I know we connected again a couple of months ago. What's kind of been going on in your life? What kind of transpired to up until now?
Well, since the pandemic, 31 people that passed, 4 were family, 2 uncles, 2 cousins. So seeing all these people pass, and I'm doing this part time, so I'm not full time. So it just I was like, I need to get back in the game and have some type of advantage over everybody else. And I
Right.
know that when I went through the program initially, like this kid actually gave me that edge that I need.
Right. And so tell me about that. What's that edge that you were looking for?
Well, kind of like the past few days since I started, since the LPPS started, it was like one day with 7 booked appointments, all while I was doing other stuff. And I'm like, this could literally take a couple of hours on the phone, you know, 200 dials, to get something like that done.
Right. So yeah, since you mentioned that, let's kind of talk about that. So what's kind of been your experience? Because we just launched this back on what day?
I want to say like the 14th.
Right. So
Mhm.
today's the 28th, so 14 days exactly. What's kind of been the results that you've gotten since we launched this program?
I don't, let me see, I forgot how many exact appointments, but I know 57 leads has been generated. As far as appointments, I would have to go back and count every single one that came through. Because lately it's been like 6 or 7 in one day,
Hmm. 6 or 7.
the past appointments.
Right. Appointments, not leads, not having to call somebody. Fully automated booked appointments. Right.
Yep, because today is Monday. So uh, I got text yesterday for 4 appointments that were booked. Saturday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 booked for Saturday. No, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 that were booked for Saturday
Hmm. So that's what, 12?
for the other man.
Yes, that's 12.
Yeah, just to know that I haven't went all the way back to the very beginning. Because the first one booked on the 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29 booked appointment.
Right. And so, that's pretty profound, right? You think about how much time you have to spend. So that's kind of a paradigm shift, right? Most agents don't believe that something like this possible.
Mhm.
So you know, you experienced this, right? And so agents are watching this
Mhm.
and they'll be, kind of skeptical from what I say, but you actually got the results. So what would you say to agents that are like on the fence and kind of watching this and really thinking about pulling the trigger, but they don't believe it's true or kind of on the fence?
I would say to them, give it a shot because at worst, you'll get leads that are coming to you that you aren't kind of having a bug and chase. It's like they're coming to you because they want the information. And that in itself is like,
Right. And so what's kind of been the biggest aha moment for you with the appointments coming through? Because I know agents are like, are the people really booking themselves into your calendar?
the biggest aha was when the first one came. Because I was like, wow, okay. Then one day I just started seeing like Good point. Good point. Good point. I think it was the day before Christmas. Like that's when a bunch of people started coming in for Saturday. And I was like, wow, that's. And then Christmas they were coming in for Monday. So it's like that. I was like blown away. I mean, it's really can free up time to focus on the thing you need to be focused on.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, man. Thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate everything. I'm so excited for you. I know we had a couple conversations, and kudos to you for sure for pushing through and kind of getting through. Because I know 2020 was a doozy for you, but I mean, look at you now, man. You're on the other side. You pushed through, and everything that you're getting right now are things that you deserve because you kind of hung in there. And sometimes in life, we just got to kind of weather the storm and pick up the pieces
Yeah.
around us. And so, shout out to you. And I'm excited for working with you going forward. And I know that this is just the beginning for you.
Oh yeah, thank you. I definitely appreciate you, man. Because this right here just is a game changer.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you take care.
All right, me too. Bye.